Hi, Sagittarius. It's Kamakia here with your weekly twin flame reading. And we're going to start this reading off with a Rumi Oracle deck, Oracle card. The poems in this booklet are so spiritual. They are so romantic. So let's get into it. We have number 35, the lover and the beloved. I don't think you could get a more romantic card from this deck. Look at this divine couple with golden light radiating around them. I also see a lot of people around them, but they're in the background. They're kissing, embracing, and it surely looks like the feminine is in a wedding dress. So that's gorgeous, Sagittarius. Let's see what the card says. What the poem says. Number 35. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. So, yeah, the poem is much deeper than, what the card is showing. It talks about moving beyond ego to spirit. Some may call it the spirit realm, but it's being in touch with your own soul. And this twin flame relationship, dear Sagittarius, is meant to be a spiritual catalyst to push you to the most blissful spiritual heights that you can attain in this life. There's a lot of people around you in this image because people who truly are in twin flame relationships, they have huge work to do in this lifetime, and it involves a lot of people. So you and your divine counterpart are going to help a lot of people in this life. Once you guys finish, I just saw 222 as I said that. Once you guys finish your individual work, you'll come together and really make a huge impact on the world with your spiritual knowledge and with your love. Your love will change the world for the better. I pulled you a Dark Mirror Oracle card. Here we have the Queen of My World. So this is just a message, Sagittarius, that you and your divine counterpart both see each other. Now these readings are for both, divine, feminine, and masculine, okay? All inclusive for everyone on the twin flame journey. You see your divine masculine as your king, and he sees you as his queen. Spirit is saying, don't ever allow your consciousness to contract to the point where you can't see your divine counterpart as such, as your king or as your queen. I think we'll leave it at that. It's a very strong message. And look at this card. Next we're pulling some Dreams of Gaia cards here, which are also ultra spiritual. This is the Seven of Earth. Look at this guy. He has had full Kundalini awakening. He is, we have the snake here representing that. All the chakras are aligned, lit up, open. Sorry, I didn't mean to say aligned. You can't align your chakras, okay, guys? They're either open or closed. But he is in profound spiritual bliss, and it's so funny because his body's on fire here. I think this is symbolic, but there actually are spiritual yogis and things who combust doing spiritual practice, and the flames don't even touch them. So that's just a really interesting side note. But I see the flames as your passion and love for each other, and that love is going to extend and bring you closer to oneness, the realization of unity, that everything is one spirit, animating itself in so many different ways. And that is the ultimate spiritual realization that you can have, to know the ultimate reality as your reality. You guys are spiritual catalysts for each other's spiritual awakenings, so this journey is taking you there, to what is depicted on that card. Next, we have the Nine of Air. We have this beautiful angel here with her third eye, and she actually has outer space in her mind there. So you may be having some really intense spiritual experiences at this time, Sagittarius. They're going to be completely connected with your twin flame. I see intense spiritual awakenings coming for you. So be ready for that. You know, people talk so much about spiritual awakening and shifts in consciousness, but unless you've actually gone through that shit, you don't know how actually extreme it is. It's extreme stuff to go through. You may experience yourself as the universe, okay, which is beautiful. Once again, the ultimate spiritual realization. I'm getting you might also have visions or dreams of you and your twin flame like floating in outer space together. You're also being encouraged to communicate with your twin flame. This comes up so much, you guys. You see this lotus on her throat? I understand that when you're on this journey, you don't want to bring your baggage to the person and just show them what a freaking mess you are, right? Because we all have so much healing to do, trauma from the past conditioning, and a lot of times, you know, you don't want to expose that stuff to this divine counterpart of yours, but you're being encouraged to do so. Share everything about yourself with this person, because this is the person who's going to heal you in every way, push you and take you to spiritual heights, be a spiritual catalyst. And the halo around the head, there's a purity in your love. Let that love stay pure. Do not corrupt it with your ego, and do not corrupt it with fears and other such lower states of consciousness. But if you do have fears and you do have stuff you're trying to heal from the past, go ahead and share it. Just don't let it bubble over in a messy way. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Like, it's one thing to just get pissed at your twin flame and be like, where the fuck have you been? I haven't heard from you for a fucking week. But that would be an unhealthy way of expressing your feelings. You're being asked to really dive deep and explain to this person well. For an example only, I'm saying this. You could say, well, in my experience, my past lovers were very neglectful, and they would disappear on me for periods of time, whether it be emotionally or physically. And so it really makes me scared when I don't hear from you for such and such a time. Do you see? That would be a productive and healthy way of sharing your feelings about the situation. Just an example. I'm not saying that that's what your problem with your twin flame is or anything. Thought. Yeah. It's time, dear Sagittarius, to examine your thoughts, figure out where they come from, your thoughts and feelings. And this ties right into what I was just saying. Try to understand, instead of having these energetic reactions to things, these huge emotional outbursts and, imbalances going on. The only way you can overcome such things is through spiritual work and self-examination. So you are being asked to examine your own thoughts and feelings, see where they come from. You will find a deep understanding about yourself if you continue to do this practice. And you can even look it up, self-examination. Not everyone's ready for self-examination, so if this doesn't apply to you, or if you try the practice and you're just more frustrated and confused than ever, then it's not for you at this point in your spiritual journey. But I am getting that for a lot of you Sagittariuses, you are ready to do some self-examination and get some clarity on your thoughts and feelings and your inner workings. Alrighty? Because I do feel, you know, you freaked out a bit about your divine counterpart. You see she's holding a spear. Not a sword, a spear here. So there's a defensiveness being portrayed there. So some of you have experienced that. The final card that we have for your reading this week is a Goddess Power Oracle card, and you got blessed by Mother Kali, the Goddess of Liberation. So yeah, it's funny because throughout this whole reading, I'm getting the messages and I'm thinking, are these messages too spiritually advanced for Sagittarius at this time? But no. No. This is no joke. You are on the track to this profound spiritual awakening, okay? Mother Kali is a goddess who represents, she chops people's heads off. And what that actually represents on one level is severing of the ego of the spiritual aspirant. So Goddess Kali is blessing you along the way as well in this twin flame journey. And she will surely take you to these profound spiritual heights which are being shown here in these cards, depicted here in these cards, with the third eye open, experiencing oneself as the universe. This deep meditative state and chakras all open. These are profound messages. Such a beautiful reading, Sagittarius. Okay, down below there's a link to my Facebook group. If you join, you get a free welcome reading. All you have to do is private message me, the admin. And I'm not going to be offering this forever, so please take advantage of it. I'd love to see you over there before I just get way too many people coming and I have to stop offering it. Also, any donations I get for the next month, you guys, I am putting straight to Romance Oracle decks and Twin Flame Oracle decks because I don't have any. And since I'm giving you guys these Twin Flame readings weekly, I definitely need some romance decks, don't I? Weird. I was being motioned to pick up this card again. But anyway, I'm not getting another message. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and I'm so happy to have you here. So much love and blessings. Until next time.